When we talk about going through challenges, one of the things that most individuals like myself rarely ever tell their clients is, hey, if you need to take a break as we're going through this process, let's talk about that. We normally don't say it, right? We normally don't say, hey, if you're going through grieving, if you're, at a plateau with weight loss, if you're in a job search and nothing's panning out, let's take a break. Who says that? I mean, a lot of times we'll do it ourselves, right, by giving up. But I'm not talking about that kind of break. I'm talking about a time out. Hey, David Essel here, 42 years as a counselor, minister, number one best-selling author, and a bunch more stuff. No need to get into that now. But I can tell you that I have changed dramatically in my work as a counselor over the last number of years, because I was never someone to say, let's take a break. I was never someone to say to clients I'm working with, boy, you are working so hard. Take the next week off. Don't even bother coming in. Keep doing the work, but there's no need to come in and process the next week. There will be times where I'll say to someone that I've worked with for a number of months or even years in some cases, hey, you've done everything you need to do. Time to go on, time to leave the nest, right? Time to go out into the world because you're ready. You may not feel you are, but I can tell you are. That's one type of break. But the break I'm talking about today is a short-term break. Maybe you're on this weight loss program and the weight loss program isn't working and you've really been sticking to it. Now, I'm not talking about someone that says they're going to exercise but really doesn't, and says they're going to eat clean but really doesn't. I'm talking about someone that's really doing the work. They're exercising 5-6 days a week, they're eating clean, and they've hit a plateau. Now, what does a break mean, just with this example in weight loss? Well, it might be a 24-hour or a 48-hour break. Maybe we say, I'll tell you what, you normally go into the gym 6 days. I want you to take Monday and Tuesday off. I want you to eat clean still. Walk around your neighborhood, but don't go into the gym Monday, Tuesday. Get back into your program Wednesday. Now, why would I say that? Well, sometimes the mind and the body needs to get away from achieving goals and go within and create internal peace. Maybe you go in for those 2 days of a break from the gym and you pray more. Maybe you read a spiritual book or a personal growth book or a book on humor, for God's sake. Maybe you just give yourself a break from always having to accomplish something. And I know I could benefit from this advice at times. I'm a very strong go-getter. I love to accomplish goals. Once we hit one, I want the next one, and usually I already have 3 lined up. And we need to take a break sometimes. We need to slow down. You know what I'm saying? Amanoga, Mia, hey, love. And so I want people to know that. What about the world of grieving? Oh, my Lord. I work with people in the world of grieving all the time. And I'm a huge fan of, when you're in grief, to do the grieving work. Last weekend on my radio show, I had Scarlett Lewis with me, probably one of the leading experts on forgiveness and grieving. And, when her son Jesse was murdered at the Sandy Hook Elementary School, she went 8 straight months, 7 days a week, moving through her grieving process. And when she got to a certain place, I remember the first time I interviewed her, she was 85% she had forgiven the killer of her son. It was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? And then there was a break needed. With my mom dying 7 months ago, now, have I taken an official break? Well, as a matter of fact, yeah. There were, especially in the beginning, January, February, March, oh my God, even April, I was writing daily. I was so immersed in the grieving process. And then I reached a point where I said, I've got to take a couple days off. And those couple days turned out to be about a week, and it was so needed. I mean, after writing about the sadness and the loss and what she meant to me and all this stuff, I needed a break. And it's okay to take a break. And a lot of times, if you're a type A person, or if you're an individual that is always looking around and saying, oh my God, Sue is accomplishing this, Mark is accomplishing this, and what the hell am I doing? You may be doing a lot of great things, but you may have hit a burnout with your attempt to accomplish the next goal, with your attempt to lose weight, with your attempt to get through the grieving process. We can hit a burnout. We can do so much work on grieving and so much work on losing weight and so much work on all these areas. And maybe we need a break right now. Maybe we need to give ourselves some time. Maybe we just need, but it has to be a specific timeline, right? I'm not encouraging you to take a break for grieving for 10 years or 30 or 40 or 50 years, or a break from losing weight for 6 months at all. I'm not saying anything like that. But I am saying when you reach a place and you're going after a goal of any time, and grieving, trying to find the end of grieving is a goal, trying to find weight loss, obviously a goal, trying to find a new job is a goal, trying to, whatever the goal is, to make more money is a goal. But there comes a point where the effort can actually turn into self-sabotage because of the frustration that we haven't achieved X, whatever X is. So I'm going to give you permission today. A lot of times we need permission for some reason. And I'm going to give you permission that while you're on your path of achieving greatness or letting go of addictions or whatever it might be, that you take a big breath and that you relax in the arms of God or universal light or universal consciousness or whatever words you use. And you just say, I'm going to be with you today. I'm going to put the next 24 hours into your hands. I'm going to pray to you. I'm going to love you. I'm going to be with you. I'm going to be in nature for 10 hours. I'm going to, whatever it is. And when you take that break, now you can come back a little bit more refreshed. Maybe not perfect, but a little bit more refreshed, a little bit more focused. And go back after that crucial goal that you're looking for. We have programs that will give you a mental, emotional break. If you're a veteran or active military or a family member, we have this amazing program. I'll put it below, helpveteransheal.org, that when you join, you'll be able to get on a weekly mastermind call and anonymously have your questions answered. We have the same group for first responders, or I shouldn't say the same group, the same program for first responders, and that's helpingfirstrespondersheal.org. First responders are under a ton of stress. Veterans are always under a ton of stress. Active military, always under a ton of stress. And then general Americans underneath a ton of stress. So if you are falling into one of the groups of veterans or active military or families, or you fall into the first responders or a family member, and you're watching this going, you know, he's right, I really need to take a break from trying to figure all this out, contact us at those websites, and I'll post them below. If you're just a regular everyday citizen like me and you're saying, God, I could really use some help, work with me one-on-one from anywhere in the world so that we can decrease the stress, decrease the challenge, regroup, and maybe come at it from a different angle, okay? I love you very much. Our website is talkdavid.com. Feel free to share this video. Millions of people need to see this information right now to take a break and to help Americans heal. Have a beautiful day. I'm David Essel.